Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to Fast Fluency English Learning Centers. Dear viewers, we shall discuss international disasters and natural calamities. And our presenter today, Efaad Ahmed, student of Fast Fluency English Learning Center and Nibras Madrasah. So I request Efaad Ahmed to represent his topic.
The universe, from the smallest grain of sand to the biggest supermassive black hole. None and nothing is safe forever. Today, we shall discuss about all of the disasters that are now rolling the world and what we can do about them. So, let us start. Before starting the video, I'd request you to like, share or subscribe and help us. If we want to talk about natural disasters, we cannot begin with anything but the COVID-19. This virus, found on 2019, already killed 4.5 million people and 200 million people are still affected. And that is just the beginning. The most problematic thing about this virus is it has changed itself for 4 times, which caused much trouble for humankind. The next subject we have is forest fire, volcanic eruption, and with them comes the subject of earthquake. If you talk about forest fire, then you would have to know that all of the biggest forests of the world are now in fire. None can forget the Amazonian fire, and none can forget the fire of the Australian plateau, the savannah, and the most recent, the Anatolian fire. And about volcanoes, Indonesian Krakatoa is always burning day to night. The Hekla of Iceland, threatening it every day. And Mount Congo, the biggest lava lake of the world, a devastating one. And these volcanoes are causing earthquakes. From the last 10 years, more than 20 great earthquakes happened in the world, most of them in the Pacific region. So, if we don't take initiatives now, they will become devastating. The next subject we have is heat rising. Forest fire that we mentioned before causes carbon-based chemicals. They erupted and it covers the atmosphere, which causes heat rising. Although most of it is man-made, but nature contributes. Heat rising is not something alone. It is causing the ozone layer harm. Above the Antarctica, the scientists found a deep canal in the ozone layer. If UV rays penetrate this weak part, there will be many things: cancer, skin disease, lands will go barren, ecosystem will become fragile. We must stop emission of carbon. If we don't know what the future will be. Natural calamities like tornado, cyclone, and others, they are caused mostly by this changing of environment, changing of climate, and this climate changes shifting the seasons, which is causing harm to humankind. Overflood, sometimes drought, sometimes river erosion, land erosion all over the world. San Francisco, Venice, Dhaka, and the whole country Maldives is under threatening of going underwater, and the whole Africa is becoming barren day by day. There is another subject that is not a calamity, but people overlooks it and makes it calamity. It is shifting of pole. You know, the Earth pole isn't stable, it shifts. But we overlook this subject and we think the seasons are always the same, but it is not. It is changing. It's slow, right? But it is changing. That's why we're causing harm in agriculture. And there will be more harm if we don't get the right prediction of it. So, one may think that the subjects I told about, most of them are about or are connected with heat rising. Well, it is true. The world environment depends on whether it is hot or it is cold. So, it means that if the environments change, calamities will come. It is totally natural. But what can human can do? We can stop switching this environment and let the world have a easy death. If we keep up switching, the world will die very rapidly and brutally. We must stop this. Thank you all for watching this video.